Guys are able to tune in today. I have a fun topic about the full moon. It's the harvest full moon. A little bit of tip on crystals, how to charge them with intention and to put them out in the full moon. So come on in. I hope you guys are around. It is a pop-up on Thursday. Today is Thursday, and I am coming to you live at 5 tomorrow. So thank you for being patient with me. Sometimes it is difficult to come to live at 5 every Friday, but tomorrow I will be with you live. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just share this to the group. So give me a moment. And if you're around, just let me know that you can see me. Hopefully you can. And let's see. Looks like we're good to go. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Thursday. I'm in a great mood. The harvest full moon is full of bounty, and I'm not sure if we're going to see it tonight. It's a little cloudy on the East Coast, but if you see it, hopefully you will see the bountiful harvest moon. It is the full moon in Aries, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the moon. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some crystal tips, and I just want to share that with you. Before I do that, I want to thank each and every one of you. So many of you reached out to me, texted me, Facebook messaged me, emailed me if I was okay. I was back from Las Vegas about 4 days when the tragedy hit, and I am safe, I am sound. Thank you for reaching out to me. It was just really shocking for all of us. I literally was just walking on the Vegas Strip days prior to the incident. So it really hit home that life is so precious and anything can happen at any moment. So it has brought in a little bit of just enjoying every moment, embracing your family, embracing your loved ones, and really not letting the small stuff bother you. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a tragedy like that, and I just kept thinking about, well, what if I was there? What if I never came home to my family? Or so many people lost their lives that day, and I don't frequent Vegas often. Matter of fact, the last time I was there was 1989 when my grandparents lived there. So for it to happen and then I was there just seemed very, very odd. So we continue to pray. We continue to stay together in community. That is why I have the Intuitive Women group, so that we can really come together and feel free to express our feelings of fear and support and love. I really want to keep this group at the utmost highest vibration. And I understand, I really do understand, and this is a rant I'm going to go on. I really do understand about gun laws and talking to the president and writing petitions. Believe me, I have very strong views on guns. However, I don't really want to go there in the group. That doesn't mean that I'm turning a blind eye. It doesn't mean that I don't care, and it doesn't mean that I'm not taking action. But I feel like we have enough of that in the media. We have enough of that in our news channels. So write your petitions, ban your gun laws, contact your congressman, absolutely. But I just don't think that's a place for it in the group. And I'm not offending anyone. I love everyone. I really agree with everyone can have their own viewpoint. And I have a lot of them, but let's just come here to be able to have prayer and blessings. And it's not that I don't want to be in action. It's just that this is the group that's more about that. Okay. So that doesn't mean not to do those things, but when we go on that, I don't want to get into any of that in the group. So let's talk about the full moon. It is the full moon in Aries, and it is the harvest full moon. So like I said, you may have a chance to see it if the weather gets a little clearer. And I want to share a little bit from my favorite excerpt of mysticmama.com. I'm going to read a little bit from it because I think it's important. Grandmother Moon comes into her fullness in Aries, reminding us to steep in the power of our own inner knowing and truth. The fire that burns within us can never be extinguished. It is this truth of our inner being that needs to be honored and tended in. And it goes on to say, now is the time to bring forth our truth in a way that can heartfully express, assert, and align that which is out of balance. With the sun in Libra, we can learn to do this in a way that is compassionate and cooperative so that it can illuminate, purify, and transform. This is a fiery moon that will ignite many emotions. Let's allow for deep breaths, grounding into Mama Earth, and communicating from the heart. And then, of course, there's so much more to read. So you can find many excerpts on mysticmama.com. I want to take a breath together, and this is a breath that I did last night on my first night of my online course, and it is going so well. I have a wonderful, wonderful group in there, and I am going to put the link in here one last time. I did close it out, the registration, but it is such a powerful group. If there is anybody that's really interested in hopping in, you missed 1 week, but you really didn't miss a week because it's recorded. And we are in the week of air. Each week, each module is an element. So we'll have air, water, earth, and fire. And then week 5 and 6, we're going to be integrating. It's online. I get to see the ladies in Zoom, and we have a great time in a secret Facebook group. So as I close out this live, I'm going to put the link in, and anybody who would like to join, I'm going to reopen the registration just for about 24 hours. So this is the breath that I did last night in the online course, and I want to do it with you as well. It is breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. However, it's 3 breaths in through the nose, hold and pause, and 1 full breath out. This is a great breath to release anxiety, anxiousness, and all the emotions that you may be feeling in your own personal life, and then obviously what's going on with us. Oh, Loretta's saying thank you. If anyone's thinking of joining, you'll love it. Loretta is one of the wonderful women in the group, and we have a fantastic time. So I will put that link in the bottom of the notes when I get off, and I'm going to keep that registration open for another 24 hours for my online course. So let's do this breath together. This breath will help us to ground your energy, but also to release that emotional baggage and to release the tension and all the things that we've been feeling personally or just collectively. So we begin in through the nose and out through the nose, and it's 3 breaths in with a pause and 1 full breath out with a pause, and it is in and out of the nose. So it'll look something like this. We're going to breathe in and exhale through the nose. Now really let that exhale go and empty out. And let's do that again. Breathe in for 3 breaths. If you can hold it at the top, that would be great to retain it for a bit. And again, inhale 3 times through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the nose. And let's just close our eyes if you can. If you can't close your eyes, keep them open. Breathe naturally and normally in through the nose and out through the nose. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your chest, relaxing your physical body, and knowing you are safe. Connecting here. And we just connect this evening to each and every one listening. We send out blessings, and we use the full moon, this full harvest moon, to release anything that is not serving us and to let go. And we ask this always for the highest good, and so it is. Amen. And then slowly come on back. So full moons are a time to release. It is a time to let go. And we move through the cycles of the moon, the full moons and the new moons. The full moons are about releasing and letting go. The new moons are about integrating or bringing in and being creative. So today is the full moon. And so my invitation to you is to let something go, right? I'm going to just say, let that crap go, right? What is that stuff that is just holding you back? What is that stuff that you're just know that it just needs to be let go? It could be a thought pattern, it could be a relationship, it could be so many things. So only you know what it is, and when it's time to let it go, why not do it on the full moon? One of the rituals that I love to do, and I know you've heard me do, is take what you want to release, take a piece of paper, write it down, go outside, burn it in a safe place, and just let the ethers, let the smoke just go up and let it be received. Let it go, let it go, let it go, like the song goes. And just continue to do that. If you can do that and you just have that intention that you're releasing and letting go, you'll feel a part of you, a space in you open up, and then you can move into that space and hopefully create now the newness that you can take in. So let's talk a little bit about crystals. I had a great crystal healing workshop on Sunday, and there was so much to cover. I'm going to touch just on it tightly a little bit today just to share it with you. In the crystal healing workshop, we were working on the chakra stones. So a lot of the ladies got 7 stones. I'm going to kind of hold them up. There's 7 stones right here. And we were taught all about the stones, and then we were taught about the laying on of stones, or you could call making a grid in the body. So I just happen to be using these stones, but you can use any stones and any crystals in your home. But what's really important to do is first you want to clear your stone, and then you want to charge your stone or program your stone. And so I'm briefly going to tell you what that's all about. So I'm going to put this stone down, and I'm just going to pick up a amethyst stone. So it's just a small purple amethyst stone. So to clear your stone, there's many different ways, and one of the simplest ways is to just hold your stone in your receiving hand, so your non-dominant hand, and just kind of maybe either pass your hand over it, or you can do a breath like we just did, right over the stone. If you're a Reiki practitioner, you can Reiki the stone. You can also take the stone, if it's small, and place it through a flame quickly. Or you can burn sage or incense and then pass the stone through the smoke of the incense or the sage. There are also other ways. I don't like using salt too often, but you can run these under running water. Just kind of run over running water and then pat it dry with a paper towel. And what we're doing is we're just clearing the stones so that they're clear and they're ready for charging and they're ready for intention. And then once you've cleared your stones, whatever stone, one stone or a few stones, then you want to charge them, because tonight's a perfect night to charge. So since we're charging in a full moon, you want to know that the full moon is to release. So first and foremost is intention. Crystals are from the earth, and I like to think of them as crystal beings or earth keepers. And so since they come from the earth, we have to connect with their vital life force energy, like we have energy, and also intention. So what would your intention be? As you hold your stone this evening or at some point during the night, what are you looking to release? What is your intention? So after you clear your stone, really think about it. What am I intending to release? What am I ready to release? And can I step into that? And then go ahead and take your stones or crystals and place them outside, and place them anywhere that's safe. It could be in your home in a windowsill, or it could be outside on a deck or patio or on the grass, or maybe even a picnic table. It doesn't matter as long as the moon's energy can absorb it. Now the full moon and the moon is all about allowing us to be. The moonlight is it's beautifully charging your stone and crystal, and it's more of a being or a feminine energy. When we charge our stones or crystals in the sun, which is also able anytime, that is a charging of movement and action. So it's a little different. The moon is more passive and being, and it kind of makes sense. And the sun is more movement and energy. So today we're talking about the moon. So take your crystal, take your stone, whatever one that resonates with you, and clear it, and then charge it. But remember, intention is so important. So I would love to hear, what are some of your intentions and what are you willing to let go? So #LetGo. I would love to see that in the comments. And share with me, what are you willing to let go of, if you can share? I'm going to share with you a little bit that one of my stones that I love so much is a rose quartz, and it's a sphere. So if you can see it, it's a light pink and it's a sphere. It looks almost like the world. And it's one of my favorite pieces that I have. And I have it on a small little holder here. There it is. And so this will be one of the ones that I'll charge. It almost looks like a crystal ball. It's a little small for a crystal ball, but it does look like a crystal ball. So #LetItGo. And what else are you looking to let go, I would love to hear that. So I'm going to just see if I missed any of the comments. So I see Jennifer, I see Doreen. Let's see. Jennifer says, hashtag let go, fear and anxiety, intention to find more flow at all times and live in more peace and serenity. Very nice. And again, you can also add that exercise of writing something down as well. So you can always write something down to release in the full moon, and you can also do what I just was talking about, the ritual of the full moon with your crystals. So go ahead and hashtag let it go, and then share with me, what are you willing to let go of, and what are you ready to let go of? So Jennifer is sharing. Hello to Ellen, hello to Doreen, hello to Thelma. Hey Denicia, how are you? Some of you are hanging out. Great to see you. Hey Maggie. Maggie says, hashtag let go of the need to control things around me. That's a good one. Hey Anne Marie, great to see that you've joined. So go ahead, hashtag let it go, and let me know what you're letting go of. What are you ready to release? Doreen, hashtag let go of old stories. That's a good one. Let go of old stories, especially in the harvest moon, because think of the harvest moon. If you think of the harvest moon, it's bounty, it's full, and it's sort of ripe. It's, you know, I always think of like the pumpkin, right? Like the Charlie Brown movie or the Halloween movie, you know, and it's like the harvest moon. I think of the moon, and I know it's a song also, but it's like full of bounty, and it's ready to really let go and release. So go ahead, guys, hashtag let go or hashtag let it go. And what are you releasing and letting go of? We have old stories, we have control, we have fear of aging. That's a good one. That's a one we can all use. Old stories. Doreen's saying, I am an Aries. Hashtag full moon in Aries. Yes. Yes, hashtag full moon in Aries. Great, guys. And while you're going ahead and sharing, I want to share one of my favorite touchstones. One of my favorite touchstones, if you're not sure what a touchstone is a stone that you carry with you that it can change from time to time. And it's a stone that you feel that will help you in your day. And you can have a touchstone for many weeks or days or years, and they can change. So lately I have been using my touchstone, and all a touchstone is something that you hold. You hold in your hand and you kind of rub or play with. You keep it in your pocket, your pocketbook, or even close to you in your car. And it speaks to you. It's a stone that you want to have with you to give you strength, maybe to give you courage, maybe to give you beauty, whatever that stone is giving you. So I had been gifted this beautiful stone from Costa Rica, and this is Larimar. So it's a beautiful bluish color Larimar. And on this side it's smooth and really pretty. And on this side it's just rough. It's just a rough piece. Okay? And I've been kind of playing with this Larimar, just kind of holding it, and I've been putting my thumb over the smooth edges as my touchstone. And I want to share with you what Larimar is. So Larimar is I believe it's also in Brazil, but I believe majority of it comes from Costa Rica. And it's all about releasing fear. One of the biggest thing about it is letting go of fear and protection, bringing in protection. It's a beautiful, reminds me of the beautiful ocean, like when you go to the Caribbean and you can see your feet and you can see the baby fishes swim around. So it kind of reminds me of that. I've never been to Costa Rica. I would like to go to Costa Rica, but this has become my touchstone for the week. And I found myself touching it and playing with it and like smoothing it out. So that's something else you can do, especially as we're going through all these very challenging times. You can find a touchstone. You can find a stone that maybe resonates with you and then carry it with you, and it'll give you a little strength. So for me, it's giving me a little strength. Trisha saying, hashtag let go of the negativity. Anne-Marie saying, hashtag let go of overextending myself. That's a good one. Overextending myself. I like that. Yeah. And Ellen is saying, I don't know about touchstones. Yeah, so Ellen, it's any crystal or stone that you feel resonating with and you carry it with you, basically. So you would know what the property of the stone is, or you can always look it up. There's like 47,000 stones, and you would find why it feels and resonates with you. So I'll give you an example. Rose quartz crystal, this is a small one, and this is a sphere, okay? So rose quartz crystal is about self-love and self-beauty and confidence. And this is a little, sorry about that, this is a little hard to hold as a touchstone because it's a globe. So what I would do is I would hold this stone and I would just hold it in my pocket. And so let's say I was feeling really down about myself, or unworthy, or not beautiful, or not confident, something like that. I would hold this stone and I would hold it as a touchstone, and I would just keep touching it. I would keep it in my pocket, I'd hold it in my hand. So that's all what a touchstone is. It's finding a stone to help you. Say you need a little strength, or say you need a little courage, say you need peace, say you need grounding. So it depends on what you need, but I love it. So you can carry a bunch of stones with you, but I find one is really pretty cool. So like I said, this week I'm using Larimar, and that's my touchstone. It just, I had it up on my desk and I said, you know what, this is gonna be my touchstone for the week to give me a little courage. All right. So Ellen says, seems like I need that stone, Larimar. Yes, Larimar is a great stone, a fantastic stone. All right, guys, so does anybody have any questions, any brief questions on crystals? There's so much I can cover. Like I said, I did a in-person course on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do an online course because it was so super cool. So down the future, I will do an online crystal course because I feel like I can really bring this message to so many people that are not just here. So it's in my future, I can see it, like my crystal ball. If you guys have any questions, and I'm here for the next couple minutes, feel free to ask me. But just remember, clearing the stones, those are some of the ways that you can, that I told you about. Intention, that's the most important. What are you intending? So it's a full moon. What are we releasing? What are we letting go? Use the full moon to charge your stone, to charge your crystal. And Loretta says, the online course will be great. Yes, 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 yes. Love it. I know. I'm looking forward to another one too, right, Loretta? So Loretta's done my online courses, and when I was doing the crystal course in person on Sunday, I thought to myself, why not do it online so that more and more people can join me online? The only thing is they'd have to have their own crystals, but we can pretty much, anywhere in the world now, you can go buy 7 crystal stones. They're pretty easy to find. So, and Ellen says, yes, I'll do that online course too. Okay, awesome. Yes, I would love to do that course. All right, guys, I want to close out with the breath one more time. So we're going to do that breath 3 times. Again, it's the same breath that we just did. And feel free to share that breath with anybody that you feel has anxiety or fear or needs a little bit of, actually you can even do this breath with children. They may get a little confused if they're quite young to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, but I used to teach children, and we used to do a thing called bunny breath. And with children, it would look like this. So if you have children under the age of 10 and they are still listening to you, you might want to do bunny breath with them. And bunny breath for children, this is to release anxiety and just to bring in like good feelings. It's in through the nose for 3. So this is for kids. A lot of kids like it, and you could call it bunny breath. And then for the adults, we're gonna do this breath together. So it's 3 in through the nose and 1 exhale through the nose. So let's do that together. So go ahead and close your eyes and breathe in for 3 and hold at the top. Hold, exhale through the nose. And again, inhale for 3, hold at the top, exhale through the nose. And lastly, inhale for 3, hold, exhale through the nose. And just breathe naturally and normally. Feel your body healthy, complete, and supported. And then I'll close with, may all beings be happy, healthy, free from suffering, and at peace. I'll see you tomorrow, live at 5. Have a great night. Bye, guys.